Your cat is keeping score, not the way you think. There are 9 tiny things, most under 10 seconds, that cats love so deeply they remember the humans who do them, and 35% of owners never do a single one. Welcome back to 9 Lives Watching. Subscribe before you leave, because what you're about to learn is happening with the cat in your life right now, completely invisible to you, and it will change the way you see every cat in your life forever. By the end of this video, you'll know the 5-second morning ritual that Dr. Kristyn Vitale's research found rewires your cat's sense of safety. The one gesture Dr. Atsuko Saito proved cats remember the exact human voice behind. And the one thing 35% of owners never do, not because they don't love their cat, because no one ever told them it counted. Stay till number 9. It's the one cats only show to the human they've chosen for life. If your cat does it, you'll already know. If they don't yet, there's something you can do about it tonight. Number 1. The slow blink return. Your cat looks at you from across the room and you look back. Nothing happens. Big mistake. Research from Dr. Kristyn Vitale at Unity College confirmed that slow blinking is a primary bonding signal between cats and their owners. When your cat half closes their eyes in your direction, they're initiating what behaviorists call affiliative communication. It's not passive, it's deliberate. And when you don't return it, your cat registers that silence as rejection. The fix takes 2 seconds. Catch their gaze. Slowly close your eyes for a full count of 2, then open them gently. Most cats will blink back within 10 seconds. Cats who receive regular slow blink responses from their owners seek physical contact significantly more often. You've been having a conversation every day, you just haven't been answering. Number 2. The cheek brush. Your cat presses the side of their face against your hand and you pull away or redirect them. You're interrupting one of the most meaningful gestures in cat psychology. According to feline behavior researcher John Bradshaw, when a cat performs this face-rubbing behavior, called bunting, they are depositing pheromones from specialized glands along their cheek and chin. They're not just greeting you, they're claiming you as family. But here's what most owners completely miss. The exchange is supposed to be mutual. After your cat bumps their face against your hand, gently press your fingertips back along their cheek and forehead. You're blending scent signatures. Cats who share scent profiles with their owners display what researchers describe as secure attachment, the same bond documented between kittens and their mothers. You're not just petting them, you're speaking the language of family. Number 3. The half-full bowl. You fill your cat's bowl once, maybe twice a day, and call it done. Reasonable, right? Wrong. Research from Dr. Mikel Delgado at UC Davis shows that cats are biologically designed to hunt and consume between 8 and 12 small meals across a 24-hour period. Their digestive system, their stress hormones, their mental state, all calibrated for frequent small portions. When you provide 1 or 2 large meals, you're forcing a hunting animal into a feeding schedule that matches no instinct they have. Puzzle feeders placed in different locations around your home satisfy the foraging drive that never switches off, regardless of how full your cat is. Environmental enrichment through food delivery costs nothing extra, but it transforms your cat's daily mental experience from passive waiting to active engagement. You've been feeding them. You haven't been enriching them. The difference is massive. If even 2 of these have surprised you, leave a paw print in the comments. I read every one. And if your cat just walked into the room while you're watching this, that's number 6 starting. Watch where they sit. Number 4. The voice they remember. You use different tones for different situations. Excited when you come home, stern when they scratch furniture, distracted when you're on the phone. Your cat is tracking every single one. Dr. Atsuko Saito and Dr. Kazutaka Shinozuka at the University of Tokyo demonstrated that cats distinguish their owner's voice from a stranger's with measurable physiological responses. Ear orientation, pupil dilation, tail movement, all shift when they hear you specifically. But here's what the research also revealed. Cats respond most strongly to a calm, consistent vocal tone associated with positive experiences. When you reserve a specific soft pitch exclusively for affectionate moments with your cat, Their nervous system begins associating that frequency with safety. You're not just calling your cat. You're training their brain to recognize what your presence means. Use the same tone consistently and watch how quickly they turn toward you. Number 5. The backwards greeting. You walk through the door and immediately move toward your cat. This feels like love. To your cat, it registers as an intrusion. Vitale's 2019 attachment research published in Current Biology is where the 35% figure originates. Cats who display insecure or disorganized attachment behaviors with their owners, behaviors researchers linked directly to owners who override feline approach avoidance signals. When you rush toward your cat the moment you arrive, you're removing their agency. You're deciding when contact happens instead of letting them decide. Here's the correction. Walk in. Put your things down. Move slowly and ignore them completely for the first 60 seconds. Give them time to process your return on their terms. Within 2 minutes, most cats will approach you voluntarily. Cats who initiate contact show 3 times more affection over the following hours. You're not being cold. You're giving them control. And control is the foundation of trust. Now here's where it gets stranger. Remember the cold open. The one thing 35% of owners never do. You just watched it. Number 5. Go back if you missed it. It's the most quietly important thing on this list. Number 6. The open door rule. Your cat follows you to the bathroom, the bedroom, the kitchen, and you close the door behind you. Harmless habit. Deeply damaging signal. Dr. Sarah Ellis, feline behavior specialist and co-author of research on indoor cat welfare, identifies freedom of movement as a core component of what she terms environmental control, the degree to which a cat can make autonomous decisions about their space. When you close doors in your home, you fragment your cat's territory. You're creating zones they can't access, which triggers low-grade but persistent anxiety. What cats quietly love is open access, not because they always enter, because they always could. Cats with unrestricted movement through their home display lower stress hormone levels and fewer behavioral problems across the board. Leave the doors open. Your cat doesn't need to follow you everywhere. They just need to know they could. Number 7. The pristine private box. You have 1 litter box, maybe 2. They're placed wherever is convenient for you. This is one of the most documented sources of chronic stress in indoor cats. Dr. Jacqueline Nielsen's research on elimination behavior established that cats require litter boxes that are scooped at minimum once daily, positioned in low-traffic locations, and provided in sufficient quantity. The standard recommendation being 1 box per cat, plus 1 additional. When a box is not pristine, cats don't use it and hold elimination, which causes physiological stress that compounds over time. When a box is in a high-traffic area, cats feel exposed during a moment of biological vulnerability. The location and cleanliness of the litter box is not a minor detail of cat ownership. It is a direct daily signal of whether your cat feels physically safe in their home. Most owners have never framed it that way. Now you have. There is something worth sitting with in that. A cat will not perform love. They will only practice it. Every one of these, every single one, is a practice, not a performance. Keep that in mind for the last 2. Number 8. The name in the same tone. You call your cat's name when you're happy with them, frustrated with them, trying to locate them across the house, and attempting to stop them from knocking something off a shelf. You're using the same word to mean completely different things. Dr. Atsuko Saito's 2019 research confirmed that cats recognize their own name as a distinct auditory signal, and that their responsiveness is directly tied to the emotional associations built around that sound over time. When you use your cat's name across too many emotional contexts, the signal becomes noise. Reserve their name for genuinely positive moments. Pair it with the calm vocal tone from number 4. Over weeks, their name becomes an anchor, a sound that reliably means safety. Cats in households where their name was used consistently in positive contexts showed significantly higher voluntary approach behaviors toward their owners. Number 9. The one they chose. Your cat sleeps in the same room as you. Not on you, not pressed against you, just nearby, in the same space, with their back partially turned. You probably assume it's coincidence. It isn't. Research from Dr. Kristyn Vitale and Dr. Jennifer Vonk on feline social cognition demonstrates that cats actively select proximity partners based on accumulated trust data, behavioral patterns observed across hundreds of interactions. When a cat chooses to rest in your presence with their back turned, they're displaying what researchers classify as a trust posture: exposed spine, relaxed body, no surveillance of exits. This is not indifference. It is the opposite. A cat that sleeps facing away from you has decided you require no monitoring. You are not a variable in their safety equation. You are the answer to it. That is the highest assessment a cat makes of another living thing. So here's what the research actually says. Your cat doesn't love you for the grand gestures. They love you for the 5-second ones, repeated, every day, without you noticing. The slow blink at the doorway, the same tone when you say their name, the door you left open. They are keeping score, and the score is kinder than most owners ever realize. A cat doesn't choose you in a moment. They choose you in 1,000 small Tuesdays, 9 tiny things, most under 10 seconds. Now you know all of them. And the 35% who never do them? They're not bad owners. They just never knew it counted. You do now. Your cat, the one you looked at a few minutes ago, they sat where they sat because of number 6. That wasn't an accident. One did you know before you go. Dr. Atsuko Saito at Sophia University proved in 2019 that cats can recognize their own name. They just choose whether to respond. Which means every time you call your cat and they ignore you, they heard you, they considered it, and they decided. That's the kind of mind we're going to keep watching. If you want to know what your cat sees when it actually looks at you, that mystery is next. It's the one I made before this one. They pair together perfectly. I'll see you next mystery. This was 9 Lives Watching.